With defense leading c.harge, Chiefs beat Chargers 30-13 to take control of AFC West. Kansas City, Mo. This is why the Kansas City Chiefs need Marcus Peters to win the AFC West. Through all the head-scratching antics and sideline blow-ups that must drive head coach Andy Reid crazy, the volatile young cornerback can change games, just like he did Saturday night in the Chiefs' 30-13 win against the Los Angeles Chargers. Peters intercepted Chargers quarterback Philip Rivers twice and forced a fumble, all in the second half, in his first game back after serving a suspension imposed by Reid. It was punishment for Peters' decision to leave the field after throwing an official's flag into the stands in a loss to the Jets 2 weeks ago. The Chiefs entered Saturday's game tied with the Chargers at 7-6 but now have completed a season sweep over a Los Angeles team that had won its previous 4 games. The Chiefs can clinch the division title by winning one of their final 2 games against the Dolphins or Broncos. While an offensive resurgence led by quarterback Alex Smith and running back Kareem Hunt have certainly helped Kansas City revive its season after a November slump, Peters led the defense to a surprising performance. The Chargers had scored at least 28 points in 3 of their last 4 games. Rivers had played his way into the MVP conversation with 10 touchdowns and just 1 interception over the past 5 weeks, but a creative and aggressive game plan from the Kansas City D forced him into mistakes. Rivers gambled multiple times by throwing into double coverage until Peters finally made him pay when he easily tracked an off-target pass intended for Tyrell Williams. Safety Ron Parker picked off a pass in the 4th quarter, giving Rivers his first multiple interception game since he threw 3 against the Chiefs in a 24-10 loss in Week 3. Rivers' turnovers were just part of a series of mistakes for the Chargers, who were playing their first meaningful December game since 2014. Los Angeles failed to recover a muffed punt in the first quarter, and kicker Travis Coons missed an extra point in the second quarter, giving the Chiefs a 10-6 halftime lead. The Chargers took their only lead of the game, 13-10, midway through the third quarter on a 10-yard touchdown pass from Rivers to tight end Antonio Gates. It's a familiar scoring line, but one that has been rare this season with the 37-year-old Gates' role greatly reduced. It was one of the only mistakes of the night for Kansas City. Rookie running back Kareem Hunt, who was an early star of the season but largely disappeared during the Chiefs' 4-game losing streak, rushed for 155 yards and a touchdown while catching 7 passes for 51 yards and another touchdown. Smith threw for 220 yards and 2 touchdowns, including a perfectly placed 62-yard pass to Tyreek Hill, who easily outraced Casey Hayward, the Chargers' best corner. It was the 11th touchdown of longer than 50 yards for Hill, who has played just 20 games since he was drafted last year. Follow Lindsey H. Jones on Twitter at BylinesJonesPhotos, Week 15 NFL action.